The majority of resources come through school districts and are allocated to schools. Here in Kentucky, we do have school-based decision-making councils that control the majority of the money.
It's incredibly important that we make sure that the monies that we're spending are effective and that they are accomplishing the kinds of learning that we expect for children.
The success of training our principals was huge because we allowed them to think outside of the box.
I think there's a deeper learning that takes place, especially for our principals and individuals who are responsible for the budget process. It just takes them out of a certain paradigm of thinking and really shifts this nature in terms of how do I think about my budget more strategically and in line with the overall district's mission.
66% of our principals are 3 years or fewer in our district. So we really were able to give them an opportunity to think, look at things differently, try new areas, really talk about the research and how the teacher is the most effective instructional tool, and get away from some of the other things that we might have been doing in the schools. It's also allowed us to train our community at large in how our budget processes work and really engage them in being part of that process.
Most people, when they understand why you're doing it, they really want to be part of it because everyone wants to do what's best for kids.
We're also instilling a confidence in our communities because when they see that we are investing those dollars in a way that makes a big difference for our children, they're willing to step up and continue to support the local school district.
This particular process allows individuals to come to the table in a very collective manner and to be able to come up with a joint solution. That's a win-win.
We've tended to have a mentality that more is better, and as long as we can continue to provide the same level of resources or more, there's an assumption that that will address our needs rather than being much more, I guess, taking a more evaluative approach and ensuring that what we're doing is being effective.
We pulled together some of our brightest minds that are kind of siloed in our building. We are now pulling that group together, and we are going to create a program evaluation and program management office so that we can build the metrics, get the community support, get the stakeholder engagement from the beginning of the process.
We certainly are not unique, that I believe every school district in the United States is facing similar issues.
We have to be more efficient and effective with what we do.